What's up, guys? It's Whiskey here. I get a lot of people asking. I own 7 motorcycles, and a lot of people are always asking, why do I own so many bikes? And the answer is they all have different functions. So this is my, I thought I'd do a video series and show you guys all of my bikes and tell you why I own each one. At least 5 of the 7. There's 2 I probably won't actually record, but this is a 50cc scooter from Genuine Scooter Company, called a Buddy 50. 50cc scooters here in Georgia don't require any sort of special licensing. You just have to have at least a learner's permit on a car. Then you can ride them around all over the place. They have a max speed of about 30 miles an hour. So you're not going to ride them very far, and I don't suggest that you get on a lot of roadways with them. Short jaunts are good for. One of the main reasons why I own this is because I have teenage boys and they go to high school, and I happen to be in the parking lot of the high school right now, showing this off. All you have to do is ride through my neighborhood to get to the high school, and they don't actually leave the neighborhood, but we live about a mile inside the neighborhood, and that's a little bit of a hike. So they will ride the 50cc Buddy to school. And we also found out that because it doesn't have any kind of registration or a tag or anything, the school kind of treats it like a bicycle, and they don't really require the kids to buy parking permits, which run about $50 a semester or $100 a year. And I'm not paying $100 so they can drive the car a mile every day to school. So I have my 50cc Genuine Buddy scooter here. This is the Buddy. She's been a good little bike. It's had some accidents. The boys learning how to ride on it. One of them took a corner a little bit too sharp and damaged the rims and damaged some of the panels. So I had to replace a little bit of stuff on it, but it retails for about $2,500, and I bought this one in 2017. It's run great. The one downside to it is it's a carbureted engine, which gives it a little bit of extra oomph compared to a fuel injection engine on a small bike like this. But the carbureted engine, the carburetors will actually clog up, and it sat for a little bit before we started using it quite a bit, and the carb actually clogged up, so I had to replace the carb on it. So it's got a brand new carb in it. But the carburetor, it's a pain in the rear because you have to crank up the bike and ride it about once a week. So over the summer, I end up riding it through the neighborhood just a little bit every day. But she's been a good bike. So let's go for a little bit of a ride on it, and you guys can experience what it's like to ride a 50cc. Coming in for bike number 2. This is my Piaggio Liberty 150cc scooter. This one is the Buddy. I think I bought it in 2016 or 2017. This one is a 2024. I bought it so that I could have something that was a little bit more economical and easy to maneuver for grocery getting and running errands and things like that. This bike is capable of about, I'd say top speed around about 55 miles an hour. I've ridden it on roads with speed limit of 55, had no worries about it. I mean, I was driving a little slow, but no slower than a lot of the grandmothers on the road. It's a good looking bike. The Liberty is, again, 150 cc's. It is a solid bike for getting you around town. And it gets about 80 miles to the gallon on gas. So she's a solid bike and a great little grocery getter. So throw a backpack on and head to Walmart or Aldi or someplace like that. Toss your groceries into your backpack and hop on it and head home. And we'll take this one for a ride too. This is my KTM Duke 390. It is a 390cc single cylinder engine. This is my commuter bike. You can see I've added a top box to it. She's small, she's light. She will do a top speed of around 90-95 miles an hour. You can maneuver through traffic, squeeze through little holes. Easy to find parking for it, easy to maneuver. And over the lifetime, I just checked, I'm getting about 68 miles to the gallon. I've had the bike since 2017, and she's in great shape, runs awesome, and is a blast to ride. You can see I've done a little bit of modifications to it. I've added bar end mirrors to it because if you look at the KTM Duke 390 on the website, the mirrors that come with it, the factory mirrors, look like Dumbo ears. So I added the bar end mirrors to it, and of course it's got a nice little cell phone holder for GPS navigation and music while you're riding to and from the office. 48-liter shad top box on it allows me to stash groceries in there, or a laptop, or any other kind of bag. So the Duke 390 is what I would consider to be an ideal commuter bike. It's also a great starter bike. My kids have been learning on this bike. It's got a slipper clutch, so you're not likely to lock up the rear wheel if you shift gears and drop one too many. And it's got anti-lock brakes, plenty of power to kind of get around and have fun on, but not enough to actually get you into trouble. So let's take the Duke for a ride. This is my 2012 Suzuki DR650. She has a 650cc single-cylinder engine, carbureted. I have absolutely no idea what the top speed is or the acceleration on it, but this bike is not about that. It is about pure power and torque. She will pull you wherever you need to go. She will climb a tree if you've got enough patience and enough time and enough skill. I bought this bike because I wanted to do some off-roading, get some dirt experience. It is capable of far more than my experience, my capabilities. It will go places that I am not capable of going. It has been modified quite a bit. I took some time and I found a bike that had all the mods that I wanted, so that I could get into riding. She's got a Yoshimura exhaust on her, pretty loud, nice rumble with a 650. It's got aftermarket foot pegs that are good for off-roading. The fuel tank on the Suzuki DR650 is an anemic something like 2.5-3 gallon tank. This is an Acerbis aftermarket tank that is a 6 gallon capacity. This is a Seat Concepts comfort seat, because the seat for a DR650 is known to be basically a 2x4 wooden plank. So if you like riding on a park bench, keep the factory seat. Otherwise, you're going to want our aftermarkets. And she's got hand guards and off-road aftermarket mirrors. I'd love to take the credit for all the modifications. I added the mirrors, but beyond that, everything else came from the previous owner. She's a fun bike to ride. She will get around, and it's just all about fun on this bike. It will go wherever you want to go. It likes to get dirty. It likes to get messy. It likes to go places that will get you into trouble with the Department of Natural Resources. What more can I say? So the 2012 Suzuki DR650. And if you're looking at a DR650, there's not a lot of difference between a 2012 and a 2025. Suzuki hasn't changed much on the bike. They're still carbureted, still the exact same 650cc single-cylinder engine. The bike came out in, I want to say, late 90s, and it hasn't really been updated by Suzuki since then, but they are solid bikes, very reliable. This is the bike you want in a zombie apocalypse. It's easy to work on, runs on pretty much any kind of garbage gas you can find, and will take you anywhere you want to go. So let's go for a ride on it. You get to hear that Yoshi exhaust and see what a lumbering beast she is. And last but most definitely not least is my 2020 Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited. She is sporting a 1,800cc fuel-injected V-twin engine. That is a 1.8 liter engine. This is the bike that you want to take if you're going to go long distances. She's a highway rider. She's got floorboards, cruise control, heated grips, premium audio with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, GPS, the whole 9 yards. She will run just fine. It has a nice back seat that the Queen enjoys. Full tour pack on it. And she will take you anywhere you want to go. This is the bike that I take when I'm going out for a joyride, when I want to have some fun in the twisties, and I want to ride a long distance away. She's a great bike. Again, top speed, don't ask me, I haven't hit it yet, but it'll get into 3 digits without a problem. She'll take you wherever you want to go as long as the roads are paved. The DR, I got the DR if the roads aren't paved, but the Ultra Limited will take you wherever you want to go beyond that. So let's go for a joyride on the Harley, and you get to experience that one.